American Idol, sensation John Foster has officially achieved one of the greatest milestones in country music history, stepping onto the hallowed stage of the Grand Ole Opry and pouring his heart out in a performance that will forever be etched into his memory and the memories of fans who witnessed it. This night was not just another concert for the rising star but a deeply emotional moment of gratitude, reflection, and celebration of the long journey that has carried him from a hopeful contestant on a nationally televised singing competition to a beloved figure in the country music world. The Grand Ole Opry is not just any stage, it is a sacred institution in Nashville, a cornerstone of American country music that has launched careers, shaped legends, and served as a living temple of tradition for nearly a century. For John Foster to be invited to perform there was more than a career achievement, it was a dream realized, a promise fulfilled, and a moment of validation for every sacrifice that he and his family have endured along the way. Stepping under the spotlight, Foster's voice carried with raw power and authenticity a blend of youthful energy and old soul grit that instantly captivated the crowd. He performed a mix of original songs and a heartfelt cover that paid homage to the artists who paved the way before him. The audience erupted in applause, recognizing not only his vocal strength but also the sincerity and humility that radiated from every note. After his final song, Foster took a quiet moment to breathe it all in, visibly emotional as he addressed the crowd with words that seemed to pour from the depths of his heart. He thanked his fans, his family, and the people who had supported him from his first shaky audition on American Idol to this night at the Opry. "I never imagined I'd be standing here. I just wanted to sing and share my story, and now to be here where so many legends have stood, it's beyond anything I could put into words," he said, his voice breaking with emotion as the audience responded with a standing ovation. This night marked a powerful full-circle moment for Foster, who has often spoken about growing up watching Opry performances on television and dreaming of one day being part of that world. His journey through American Idol was marked by resilience, determination, and a refusal to give up even when the odds seemed stacked against him. His ability to connect with audiences went beyond his vocal range. He brought storytelling, heart, and relatability, qualities that the Opry itself has long championed in its artists. Those who have followed his career knew that this moment would come eventually, but few expected it to be so soon. Foster's rapid rise in the music industry has been nothing short of remarkable. Since his Idol days, he has released singles that climbed streaming charts, collaborated with fellow artists from the show, and gained recognition in the country music community not just as a singer but as a songwriter with a unique voice and vision that balances tradition and modernity. Fans online flooded social media with messages of congratulations, many saying they cried watching clips of his performance, others noting that it felt like a win not just for Foster but for the new generation of country music that he represents. The Opry stage has seen many stars arrive with talent, but not all bring the kind of humility and gratitude that Foster displayed, and this is perhaps what sets him apart as a rising star in a competitive industry. Industry insiders have taken notice as well, praising his ability to command a stage that can intimidate even seasoned veterans. One producer commented that Foster's Opry debut felt less like a newcomer's trial and more like a natural homecoming, as though he was meant to be there from the start. Country music historians often emphasize that the Opry is about continuity and legacy, about honoring the past while introducing voices that will carry the genre into the future, and in that sense Foster's debut was symbolic. His performance bridged the gap between tradition and contemporary sound, signaling that the future of country music is in good hands. Beyond the performance itself, Foster's gratitude has been a recurring theme in his interviews leading up to the event. He has repeatedly expressed that his success is not something he takes for granted. Every stage, every opportunity is a blessing he feels deeply, and he carries with him the awareness that many talented singers never get the chance to step into the spotlight. The Opry was more than a personal victory, it was a way of honoring those who helped shape his path, his parents who believed in his talent, his idol mentors who pushed him to grow, his fans who voted week after week, and the community of Nashville that welcomed him as he carved out his place. The symbolism of his debut has resonated with audiences because it mirrors a universal story of chasing dreams against the odds, of believing in oneself even when others doubt, of holding on to faith through struggle. Foster has become not just a singer but an emblem of perseverance, the kind of artist who reminds people why music matters. It tells stories, it heals, it uplifts, and it connects generations together. The Grand Ole Opry debut is not the end of the story but the beginning of a new chapter for Foster. In the days ahead, he is expected to announce new tour dates, more music releases, and perhaps even collaborations with Opry legends who have already reached out after seeing his performance. Industry Experts predict his career will only continue to accelerate as more fans discover his authenticity and passion for his craft, but no matter how high his star rises, Foster insists that he will remain grounded. He has often said that fame is fleeting but music and gratitude are forever. For him, the Opry will always be the night he stood where legends stood and realized that dreams are real if you work hard enough to chase them. As the applause faded and the curtain closed on his debut, Foster lingered backstage in awe, taking in the history around him and reflecting on what had just happened. He later shared in a post on social media that the night was one of the most meaningful experiences of his life, thanking every fan who has been part of the journey and promising that this was only the beginning. The comment section overflowed with support, encouragement and pride, with many fans declaring that they could not wait to see what comes next. The Opry stage will remember John Foster just as he will remember it, a young artist with a golden voice, a humble heart and an unshakable gratitude that shone brighter than the spotlight itself. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Talent Spotlight Adol YouTube channel for more update news.